Well, guys, it's that time again, and I told you that this day would come. The secret garden is ending. I got all my little birdhouse gourds off the fence, and all that Mexican squash is done. Inside of this little trash bag over here in the corner, I've got a whole lot of green tomatoes. Very few red. There's 2 or 3 red because the dadgum bugs were just molesting me and I've had enough. And so I'm gonna give you a quick drive-by. So y'all, you do remember the old ragged greenhouse that once grew all those beautiful tomatoes? I wanna show you what it looks like now. All right, there it is. That's where it once was. I left that little arch right there because, let's see if I can zoom in. There is still a water line, PVC water line right there that I am gonna run a little faucet off of right there. And I figured, you know what, I'll leave that little arch just as a little storyteller. And I'll have water when I put my lift in, because that's what's gonna happen here. Now this section that once upon a time used to have the greenhouse, there's gonna be a lift here for working on my county equipment. So, let's turn the camera around and look the other way. All right, well that's what's left now. I haven't cut it all out, but it's coming out too. I am probably gonna leave that parsley right there against the back because it's not hurting a darn thing. And also, I will leave that big bunch of Thai basil just because I can make it into a little hedge and it's pretty and usable. The peppers, I've cut them all down. The okra, I've cut them down. I did not cut down my 5-year-old one because I'm gonna dig him up and he's going home with me. And I may do the same for 1 or 2 of the others. I hadn't made up my mind yet, but I've got my fence all taken down, everything out of the way. So all I gotta do now is over here, just at this first little water line that once fed the Thai basil and all that all the way down. You can see it right there. Just on this side of it, I'm gonna split my hose right there and plug it off. And all this hose on this side is gone. And so my peach tree will still get a little bit of water. It's got some drip line run to it. And it'll also water, excuse me, my fig trees over there. So I still have a couple of trees out here in the front and a little hedge of junk for this year. But I'll be able to plant a few little things here, but it won't be so massive and in the way and a nuisance to anybody and look so trashy. So I'll probably grow maybe 1 pepper bush, 1 tomato plant out here. Just depends on what I think I can get away with. All this is gone though. And I'm gonna clean it up from those tanks straight all the way over to here. And that'll be it. So that's the end of the secret garden. So I've been out here since like 5:30 in the morning doing my little Bible study, hearing the word of God, right? Because that's how you get faith. And when I got done, I got in that greenhouse and I cleaned up all that junk that was in there getting eat up. And I just buried all those melons and stuff in there under the dirt right where it is. So if something sprouts up on its own, cool. If not, so be it. But it is 1:13 now. And I'm tired and I'm hot and I'm hungry and I'm filthy and I'm going home. So after I get slicked down, maybe this evening, I'll walk around the yard and we'll take a look at it. Here at the house, let's take a peek. So my grapevine crawled on up there pretty good. It rained and it is a humid you know what. So I'm gonna come to the back and work my way out, something a little different. All right, so the old watermelon there, that is the silver Yamato, is doing okay. And I don't really see any size there. I don't know what the deal is, maybe where I'm at. I ain't giving it everything it needs, I don't know. These 2 tomatoes are trying to come back and the leeks are finally getting a little bit of height to them. My chili tepine I went ahead and plucked all of those and all the habaneros that were on this bush. I think everything over here needs some food. I need to fertilize. All right. And all these chile de arbol, they're all flushing back out. I used a couple of these guys yesterday. I made a frito corn salad. If you haven't tried that, look it up on YouTube, a recipe or something. I think you'll really like it. It's pretty good stuff. Good crunchy salad. It was good, but my jalapeno's doing okay here. Nothing spectacular, but hey, I ain't griping. And let's see here. Serranos, I got a few little ones. But they're not just plumb full. Hey, turkey. And there's Ace, and as y'all can see, I've been starving this baby. But I was nice, and I got him some Mentos because he likes him. All right. And then over here, we do have a one or two. I saw another one over here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We got 3 of them babies. And these are actually big enough that we may have some chile rellenos, man.
What is that?
It's a great big stuffed pepper. All right, so let's go see what else we got. What is that, baby?
Your friend Regina
Oh, yeah.
brought it by.
Well, that was
Very
cool.
Spicy.
All right.
Hey, this one is in my mouth. Is watermelon.
Oh, yeah? Is that pretty yummy?
I
The
know
old peach tree.
This one's blue, that so it should be raspberries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let Pawpaw finish this little walk around real quick. Won't take me too long, okay? All right, so you can see we got like a little jungle back here. It's a little hideout. If I was a little kid, I'd probably be back here building me a little camp or something.
And I would build a tree house.
Yeah, well, if you can build a tree house out of banana trees, you're better than Pawpaw. All right, so the banana plants are doing good. The elephant ears are doing good. The morning glory's doing a lot better than the rose bush hiding underneath it. This old grapevine's starting to kind of spread along the fence a little bit better, and it's kind of nice outside in the alley too, so that'll be cool for next year.
Look at this.
You can see things are looking a little bare. Uh-oh, Asen, you and Mammy haven't been checking the okra good, you know it? I knew it. This is my Tabasco peppers. The little bush is full. Me and Asen picked most all the red ones off yesterday. There's one turning on me. I don't even really need to go in there, but we do have some okra on here that's ready. That's Asen and Mammy's job right there. And then in all of that mess, I got to do something about that. It's going to wash out in there. That's probably where I'll put it. It's going to be the start of my cabbage and broccoli and some of that brassica stuff that I have planted. So I'm going to dump it out in there and let it do its thing natural, and then I'll put them where I want them later after they sprout. All right. Now we're down to just coriander seed, or cilantro seed. And we got a pretty little sunflower. I don't remember that being planted, so my wife must have snuck that dude in there. You can see I got some, can't remember if it was zucchini or squash, okay? So I don't want to lie to y'all. It's either yellow squash or zucchini, but I planted several little plants right there, so maybe we can get this little bit of fall harvest. There's enough time. My, oh, what are you, not fig tree? My olive tree here has done wonderful this year. It kind of likes this little spot. That'll be easy to pick up and take in the house. I'm gonna have to probably up pot though. This dude's, that'll really fill it to the top and pull it on up out of there some, but doing okay. And I've been stealing carrot seed and throwing back there in some of my little raised bed gardens. Be careful for ants, baby. Pawpaw feels a hump right here. All right. Oh, look over there. You and Mammy got a bunch of okra to pick. You know it?
Yeah.
Good golly, Miss Molly. This old mater bush is growing through the fence.
I already told Mammy.
Did you tell her? What'd she say? Is she going to get right out here on it? Or is she expecting you to do it?
She expect.
Oh, I knew it.
Go
Oh, just not right now. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look back this direction. All right.
I bet I saw a cloud.
All right. So, our tomatillos. The prettiest flowers and bushy little plants with nothing on it. Nothing on it. I don't know. I gave it a shot. I really like the green salsa verdes with all the tartness of those tomatillos, but and see, you can tell I've been lazy. So, Asen, baby, hang on. All right, so I've been pretty lazy, letting this stuff fall down. I just hadn't had it in me this year. You know, you see how tall it's supposed to. You know, I need to tie all this stuff up. I'm gonna have to break my butt down now that it's kind of wanting to ease off and get this stuff up off the ground and do a little pruning and prettying up. Because underneath I've got the infamous trumpet vine here. There it is. Over here we got a watermelon bush. I think this is black creme on this side. They're pretty good. And there's the old trumpet vine. Always got some of that. I got one that made it back here behind the door. It's getting big and laying over. I really got to get my life together, guys. All right. Fig tree. The peach tree's doing okay. And this fig tree is doing really good. I don't know if I can, maybe I can get zoomed in a little bit here. Show you guys. It's making a lot of figs. I'm hoping we get to eat some of them, but we'll see. They're way up there high though. And here's that new fig. I don't know why. Violet de Bordeaux. I have a hardest time remembering that name. You can see what I've done with the carrot seed. I've spread it out in there. In fact, that's probably what that is right there, is a little carrot starting. No, it's kind of early, but it'd probably be all right. I'm just gonna let it do its natural thing. Same in there, all along this little section here where it's just all wood. I threw all that carrot seed and just sprinkled it out over there. I got in here and I chopped up this sweet potato vine because the dadgum thing was plumb up on the side of my house over here, or my shed. And then guess what I found when I did that? Tomatoes, look here. This one, where's this coming from? I actually really don't know. There's where it's ending. Coming from outside the fence from there, all the way underneath this asparagus bush and back over there. So, if you're gonna do sweet taters, you need a little room. But let's see what we got. This old big watermelon under here. Getting some size, but let's see if I can get down there and look at that tendril. There it is. I don't know if you can see it in my hand. The very end of it is getting a little bit dried out, so we're probably getting close. There was another one back there, and it busted. That old nasty thing. I'm just gonna leave it out there and let the critters have it. And there's some trumpet vine. I've got cucumber here, another one over here. This one's big enough to take in already. I got company coming today, so I can share and get rid of some stuff too. You can see I'm starting to grow through here now. Doing okay. About robbed this guy of all it's going to give me, I think. Let's see, what else is around this baby? What else? You can see those trumpet vines growing everywhere. Gosh, that stuff travels. I got some figs on this guy. Okay. And here's my Catalba grapevine. Looks really good. And these were those pretty much dead tomato bushes that had one little live something trying to grow off of it there at the bottoms, and I cut the stems and just left the one branch and tied them up, and it's time to tie them up again. So I got plenty to do. My orange tree here is trying to reach heaven. That one stem is. Need to probably trim all that stuff up, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait right now. All right, pimento pepper. I see hope. There is hope, but I still haven't seen a pepper. It's time to get my toothbrush out. See, I've been lazy. I hadn't messed with it. But this one here, it's the Italian roaster. It had never done anything. I may have stunted them just sticking them where I stuck them. I don't know. Something happened. And I got one of these banana peppers. So there's my big harvest. And if I wanted to get some cucumbers, that'd work too. But I may have to propagate a couple of grapevines off of this baby. This is pretty much the shape of my garden. I'm gonna have to figure out before next year what I'm gonna do here, because there's not gonna be a secret garden anymore. So I gotta make the most of my space here at home. And at the same time, I do not want to overdo it, because every year I overdo it. And I would like to try to keep things where I can keep them kind of organized in peace without it being such a job, because I'm getting older and lazier and tireder. And while I do want to produce my own stuff here, it's got to be reasonable. So that's where I'm at, and I hope you guys enjoy this month of September. I hope the weather doesn't kick everybody's butt. So we'll see y'all in the middle of September, I guess.